the heart of London, where darkness creeps, whispers in the silence where secrets sleep. Beneath the facade, a hidden truth lies. Centuries of sins, veiled in disguise. Through the shadows, the truth is bared, where beasts roam and angels despair. Hands tainted with blood, a haunting call. Who will rise and who will fall? The sisters murmur in the dead of night, cloaked in shadows out of sight. Will you succumb to their gaze so deep, or stand and fight when the shadows creep? Jack's blade gleams with a deadly gleam, his hunger unending.
Hi friends. We're here. We're golden. Welcome to Mastery Annoyed and Veils of Blood. Happy to see you guys.
We're mostly
all.
red right now.
Yeah, you are mostly red.
Oh, Coco and Liquid are
Bottom two are switched.
Well then. There you go. No. Not there you go. There you go. Okay, hi. I'm Mama
Yay.
C.
Yay.
Or Mama Khalik, and I will be your storyteller tonight. Just to give all of our viewers just a heads up, this is Vampire the Masquerade. It is in 19th century England. This is rated M for mature, so please ensure that you are taking care of yourself. And if you need to take a break for whatever reason, if something pops up, please, we will not be offended. We love you, and please take care of you. Next up on the docket, games coming up on the channel. Tomorrow night we have Dragon Tears at 7:30 p.m. EST, which also features two of our players here, Coco the Poet and Linen and Spice, which is done in my fantastical world of the elemental planes and Danby, because I have no life and that's what I do, is I lore build. Next week we will have another West Marches game, as well as the finale of Gods and Goddesses on Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. And on Friday, we will have episode 2 of Lord Skurlock, complete with space pirates and trying to divvy up Daddy's money. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Fighting over Daddy's money.
Yeah.
Possibly killing over Daddy's money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your
It's
pirate
heading that
voice
way.
does things to me, Brian.
I'll
right.
get the mop.
I'll get them all.
Next thing you know, Finley starts talking like that too.
Oh, fuck. Can you imagine?
No, he's too scarred up and funky.
Mm.
All right. Ryan, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. Am I muted?
No, you guys have not been muted. Everybody's been
Hell
hearing
yeah.
this whole fucking time.
Hey,
Excellent.
I've had to check the last few times, so it's become more of a ritual at this point.
I'm
Hi.
so traumatized that I unmute you first.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all socials, and I hail from the Dark Domain Twitch channel and Discord, where we tell all things spooky and horror. That's it for me. Ray's not here. Ray from Shadow Tabletop has a couple games coming up over the weekend leading into next week. We have Aliens over there this coming Sunday, the 23rd, and the 24th we have Cyberpunk Red. I'm in both of those. Juniper over there is in Aliens with me, and Mama C is in Cyberpunk, hopefully this go around. But we'll see. I don't really have anything for my channel till next week on the 28th. We'll be doing a D&D 3.5 mini-series where the players are escaping from the 9 hells because they're dead.
You're doing a D&D game without
Yeah.
me.
Listen, I've had this on the books since before we really got to be friends.
Rude.
Listen. I got you. We'll get you in on some other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna try to trim you out or anything.
I have this book of like all the people who have done me wrong, and I've just put a check mark by the name.
Oh,
You're
so you
on
have
the
the
You have a
list.
fucking death note.
you have the Warhammer Dwarven book of grudges.
I do. I do.
It's fine. It's fine. I've run all kinds of other things where Mama C jumps in.
I do.
Uh, Plus, she got front loaded into a campaign that I haven't even opened up to the public yet, so it's
Mm.
fine.
I'm so
She can
excited.
talk all the trash she wants.
I'm so excited. I'm going to play a crazy person.
That sounds amazing.
But yeah, who's next to me on Twitch? Normally it'd be Ray, so I guess Juniper's next.
That's me. I'm Juniper. I'm Linen and Spice most places on the internet. Where can you see me? You can see me in a bunch of places. I play in almost everything that Megs was talking about just before, except Trials of Silver sometimes because it's a West Marches, so you know that happens. I also play on almost well three out of the month Sunday nights over on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, in a bunch of different campaigns that they rotate through once a month. And yeah, it's Aliens coming up next, right? Aliens is yeah, cool.
I put
Awesome.
everything
So
I'm involved in on my Google Calendar.
oh, that's such a good idea. I have my calendar set up too. I just don't have it in front of me right now. Um, yeah, so that's where you can find me if you want to know what games I'm in and when. My link tree has been put in the chat by Megs. Thank you very much. Tonight I'm playing Isabel, who is our Tremere, fairly reserved lady who does put stuff in her mouth as you do, because you're a Tremere. I'm gonna pass
Guess I
left
forgot
to
that
right,
part.
second row down to Leafwind or Finley.
Thank you. I am playing Finley tonight, our resident Nosferatu wallflower and owner of the Queen of Rats. Thank you. I play pretty frequently here on just about everything, including as a pirate, working for Daddy's money. And Gods and Goddesses, which hopefully will be wrapping up here soonish. And then you can also find me over at Leafwind on Twitch and just about every other kind of social you care to look for. Streaming schedule's a little wibbly wobbly because mental health. We're all fighting that nowadays. But I'm trying to make it more regular between actually working a real-time 40-hour job. So I will pass it on to Coco the Poet.
I'm Coco the Plo. I'm
Words are
Coco the
hard.
Ploet.
English is hard.
The Ploet.
And my new hip hop stage name will be Coco the Ploet, and you can find me within the Ottawa city, rocking the stage. My ploetisms, amongst other tisms. I play Yorn. I also play another character on Dragon Tears, which is eluding me, not Faintel. There's too much D&D. ADL.
ADL.
It is ADL. Okay, no, Vaytel is the other one. Okay, I get too many sheets. But yeah, that's all from me. I'm gonna put it over to not Goddess Tifa, Mama Khalid.
I mean, same person. With that being
know.
said, mentioning that, I want to bring to everyone's attention, once we hit 15 subs, we will be doing a quarterly gift basket from Goddess Teacup that will be drawn every 3 months. Wow, I had the math there really fast and it hurt my brain. Not proud of that one. But yeah.
That's just as hard as English.
So that's going to be a thing. It'll be filled with a whole bunch of lotions, teas, soaps, bath bombs, showers, melts, the whole 9 yards.
Delicious.
So,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
That's
Make
a thing.
yourself smell as good as you act.
Right? All the smelling good stuff. And scrubbies, because I know Ryan loves scrubbies.
Mm.
I do. You gotta exfoliate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Exfoliate your shit, guys. With that being said, Ryan, you have a recap.
I do. And also, I'm playing Niceus. I forgot that part. You know, I get to play the rich, sugar daddy, and somehow ended up as the face of the coterie. Not sure how that happened.
I've only got half
The
a
rest
face,
of us took a
man.
step back, is how that happened.
Right? Everyone took a step back but me. I was like, oh shit.
Indirectly
Uh,
volunteered.
right?
Mhm.
But last time on Dragon Ball Z, I mean on Veils of Blood. Uh, so we wrapped up our interrogation and doing the mind wibbly wobbly of the ghoul Caleb, a former orphan of Aurelia's dealings, and wiped his mind before we put him back in his house, so Aurelia wouldn't be mad at us. Uh, the next night, we all kind of rose up and went to Elysium, where there was a bit of a squabble between the seneschal, the sheriff, and the Bruja Primogen decided to have some 2 cents put in about how things just aren't being handled properly. Uh, After that, we had a little creepy girl where we were not sure if she was a mortal, a ghoul, or if somebody did a big no-no and embraced a child, who tied my shoes together, by the way. Hmm. Yeah, remember that one. Uh, Niceas had to take his leave after that, but the rest of the coterie got to see a bit of a, wouldn't say bloodbath, but blood was dragged into Elysium as this woman came in just soaked in blood, a lot of it not hers, screaming about the Dark One and she's coming, and there was pre-Enochian lettering and what were the other ones? Because I wrote it down. Proto-Enochian. There was some Lost Arcadian talking about the first Mother Watches. There was some Nephilic talking about where the veil thins, the veil is undone. And it was all part of a larger sigil that is being drawn across Whitechapel itself. Uh, but this time with this part, it looked like the ritual got interrupted or something happened where it got changed. We haven't quite figured that part out yet. Uh, the rest of the group was kind of able to follow a trail of blood. Creeper little girl decided to play in said blood, writing sigils and whatnot. Glad I wasn't there for that. No, thank you. Um, and then, Finley was given a strange riddle by a child. Uh, he then decided to have a little conversation with a wolf who said that their master wants to meet us, where in Whitechapel, where the crows gather. And they had been watching us for a few days now, which is only mildly concerning.
Just a smidge.
Just a little bit
The sus
concerning.
meter has climbed.
Mm.
I don't do anything that's suspicious.
Never.
Don't be
James,
suspicious.
James, she lying again.
Don't be
She's lying
suspicious.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
All right. So, you guys wake up. What's your plan for today? Are you following this? Don't be a mimic. Wrong game. But that would be scary.
Don't be a mimic.
I've wanted to play a mimic in full armor.
That'd be amazing.
What's your plan? Are you listening to a wolf?
I think we should see what the wolf has to say.
I'm not a fan of listening to wild animals, but this go around, it might be a lead.
Not always to get a wolf
all the
guiding me.
time.
Everyone talked at once.
I
Okay.
talk
saying-
all the time.
Finley was just saying that he listens to wild animals all the time, especially because the queen is on his shoulder.
Mm. Well, the question is, where do the crows gather, if that's where we need to meet him? Him? Her?
Mm,
Them?
It's
Wolf.
My educated guess would tell me a graveyard.
That sounds reasonable. Are there, I'm gonna look outside, I guess. Where are we?
You guys are we'll say
We all gather up at somebody's hideout.
yeah, I would say you all piled into Niceas's home.
Okay.
Wipe your shoes.
Wipe your shoes. Fuck out here.
Isabel actually took off her shoes and placed them neatly next to the front door before she came in.
I took my shoes off, but I'm still covered everywhere else in mud.
No, I wasn't talking to Finley.
I'm either looking out the window or like venturing outside onto a balcony or something to see if I can spot any crows around to see, A, are there any here? B, where are they going?
We're gonna do a vampire insight check.
But
Okay.
Wits and insight.
Wits and insight. Okay. Pool of 6. Hunger 2. Dice roller. Come on,
Or I guess
Discord.
it could have been perception. Is there a perception?
Would you rather that?
No, that's good.
We'll go wits insight. Okay.
Yeah.
More
so,
successes. Dang.
You do spot
Yeah.
one very large looking crow outside. But as you're looking at it, something catches your eye. And you look down at the street below and you see like just ever so slightly a head poke out of an alleyway of what at first glance looks like a dog.
Finley, what did your wolf look like?
it looked like a wolf.
Oh, we have a pickup line.
Oh. All right, who?
Erwin?
Ha!
Oh.
Yarn?
And who?
Who's he
And
using
who?
it?
To
Who's
who?
he using it on?
Who's he using it on? Who's he using it on? Need to know.
If it's to Niceas, I'm gonna laugh.
Dealer's choice.
Oh,
Dealer's
dealer's choice.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. There's 4. Okay?
Let the dice gods decide.
Dice gods.
Well,
there's
3, I guess,
there's
because
3
one of
us.
them's.
Okay, so 1 is Niceas, 2 is Isabel, Finley is 3. 1.
Is it a 1? Yeah.
At least you got the prettiest one.
Is one Niceas?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So pick up line at Niceas. In character. Let's go.
No, this is awful.
Only reason I say that Juniper is Niceas doesn't drink blood on the regular from the floor.
As you're walking, I look at Niceas and I go, "Hey, no, accent. Oi, Niceas.
Boy.
I never really did have a strong father figure. You think you can give me some pointers?"
I absolutely will. After I'm done with your mother.
Oh
You
God!
won't even have to call me daddy.
Yes!
Okay, I went for daddy, but I didn't go for like family conquest. But like here we are.
Here we are.
I'm here for it. I may or may not have clipped it. Yeah, okay.
I'm just here for the clippable moments. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, Damn! Off to a good start tonight.
Mm-hmm.
In Frost's defense, I've been like hitting that pickup line thing on Westmarch's game like it's going out of style.
I'd say that's a good option for Channel Point Redemption. I like that
I
one
think it's fun.
a lot.
Okay, so um,
So Finley. Oh, question for the storyteller. Did the dog head thing that I saw poke out of the alleyway, did it look like it could potentially be a wolf?
yes.
I think your wolf friend might actually be waiting for us downstairs in the alley.
Let's get downstairs.
Yeah, I put my shoes back on, head out.
So you all go looking for this wolf, and I'm assuming you follow him. But as you're following him, like it's almost like every single turn he makes, you just catch like the bit of his tail. Like you can never actually fully catch up to him. And you find yourself in the same park that you were at. Except he keeps going forward and in between the warehouse buildings and the herbal shop that's there. And the fog seems to be thicker here. And there does seem to be a heavy amount of crows. You do realize that the herbal shop, right at the alleyway door, there's like a whole bunch of like bird feed and like crumbs, almost like she was feeding them.
Watch yourselves. Remember, fog gathers where the kills happen.
Noted.
Start passively looking around for anything that's not nailed to the ground.
I look for the wolf. Like, it's not standing out in the open or anything yet, is it?
It's kind of like standing towards the alleyway. The alleyway splits off into two directions on either side. So like there's a wall and then it goes either way, and he's standing right here towards the end. I would say he's like a building away from you almost, width wise. And as you kind of take a closer look, you do see a figure coming out from the right. The fog kind of obscures it, but as he steps closer, picture time.
Picture time.
Oh, yay.
Let me slick
Picture
back my hair
time.
real quick.
You see this guy.
Damn.
Oh,
Smash.
all right.
Smash.
Yeah,
100% smash.
100%.
Yeah.
So very
I'm jealous of the
chiseled,
tattoos.
tattoos on his face, on his arms. His eyes are like glowing amber. Ryan knows. And he looks at you very like laziness. I will post. Join the Discord, and I will post it
Join the Discord for all the juicy
in
details.
the
all the
vampire
good.
general chat for you.
Verbal
Verbal description. I suck at verbal description, Sam. You
Oh,
should
here you
know
go.
this.
It faintly
It's
reminds
a-
of Andy Biersack.
It's a thin, angular-jawed man with sunken eyes, raven black hair, glowing, angry ember eyes, tattoos that line the socket of his eyes down to this thick neck tattoo. And he looks like he belongs in something like now the name of that band escapes me. Sleep Token.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah.
that's
Lots
accurate.
of dangling bronze and brass accoutrement. A
Mhm.
couple of
Mhm.
amber gems.
Yeah,
And
kinda. That's
like
not
a-
what I was going
Perfect,
for,
yeah.
Pat, but yeah,
And the
kinda.
only other thing I have to add is smoking hot.
Mm.
It's the only thing I have to add.
100%.
Does he have a denim jacket on, or is that just me?
No.
Mm.
Uh,
Picture
Yeah,
makes
I
it
see
look
what you
like
mean
it.
by the texture of it, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a denim vest.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it leather?
It's like a leather. That's what I was
Okay.
going for anyways.
Like a rough leather. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dark Jacob. I hate the description, but like it kind of seems accurate when I look at him.
It does. That's fair. Yeah, that is fair.
Um, so he looks towards you, and he's very relaxed. And he goes, "You came. Good. That means you're smart enough
You,
to know when you're being hunted."
it's among our better qualities.
Well, sometimes I never know with the leeches.
If we are to be having some kind of a relationship, I would really appreciate if we could remove words like leeches from the situation, please.
You say this as your friend is cracking his neck, ready for a fight?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm always ready for a fight. But my
There,
associate here speaks true.
there's like a sound of like cracking walnuts as Finley just cracks his long fucking hands.
Slender man.
Mm, I would
Unfortunately,
rather we didn't fight.
so would I. Unfortunately, I have not had very many dealings with your kind that have ended nicely.
You started the conversation with slurs. You think that's gonna be a nice conversation?
Well, should we start over then?
Your
Let's.
name would help.
Sorry?
Your name would help.
Oh, well, I am Brightclaw, and yours?
Finley Maguire.
Isabel Turner, nice to meet you.
And you as well, I hope. And
They
you're
call me Niceus.
and the boy.
Took all my restraint not to say my name like the whole. My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
John. I was like, my name's John. My name is John.
Well, the spirits have been quite unsteady with the murders happening, and frankly, we've seen it happening to your kind. You've been poking about, and I fear one of you may be next.
We.
Sorry?
What,
Who's we?
Oh. Well, me and my pack, of course.
what, draws you to believe that one of us may be next?
Well, you see, the spirits keep telling me such. And I've not seen any of your kind that has gotten close to these killings that's ended nicely.
I would hope that if we stick together, at least we should have some measure of safety in numbers.
One would hope, but something deep beneath the stone seems to be awakening. It doesn't belong. It hasn't for centuries, and it does not need to be here.
Do you have any information on what this thing that is awakening might be?
I know that these murders are not mere murders. These are wounds in the fabric of the world, and something is drinking the blood that spills from it.
You know what it
Hmm.
is?
I'm afraid not. It seems ancient in its hunger, and there's a lot of whispers of a name. Ilara.
Ah,
You know this name?
we have met a young girl
I don't think
who
she's
goes
young.
by that name.
Young. How young?
Perhaps 8 or 9 in appearance.
That little demon touched my hand.
I don't believe that it could be a demon.
Figure of speech.
It's a beacon. Well, you did ask that we not use slurs when I joined, so
The man speaks true.
and where is this
Mm.
child now?
With her guardian.
Hmm.
Supposed mother.
And you know where this is?
You think?
Theoretically, yes.
We
We
know
know
where
where
it
they
should
live.
be.
Hmm. What exactly do you mean by Ilara being a beacon?
She's a beacon of immense power from what we can understand. Which is not the way of things. No one being, especially a child, should hold such power.
Right. Do you believe she is involved in creating the wounds in the fabric of the world? Do you believe she is part of this picture?
Or perhaps another piece in whatever plan is being laid.
Hmm.
We see two possible paths, both of which that she's in, but it's a matter of our destruction or our salvation. I'm not sure which.
Interesting.
Whether she has any purpose or dealings in the killings themselves still remains unclear.
She, we have certainly seen her drawing symbols in blood. She did not produce the blood, but she used it.
Knows things.
Hmm.
Things no child should know.
Well, I do not know this child, and it seems that you know her very well, so I will take your word for it. Though some children, I do believe, just like to color and mimic, at least ours.
Which is possible too.
You don't often run into children.
Well,
Well,
I've
I
seen
would.
a fair share of children. Not too many I know playing blood.
Have you seen many around blood?
Point.
You know what? That's actually a really good point. No, not necessarily, no.
Perhaps you've heard other whispers. Something older than the eldest of us. something like us, but from a darker age.
It could be the thing that is drinking the blood from the victims.
You seem to
Uh,
have a rather good insight and thumb to the pulse of the city. It's worth asking.
yes, especially as I believe that at least a being that fits that description is already walking among us. I have tasted their blood.
You have.
Yes,
Whatever for.
to find out who it was. It's a blood sorcery thing. Don't worry about it.
An inadvertent choice.
In short, for the sake of science and investigation.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
Sure, if you ever call it science when it's blood sorcery, but yeah.
well. I'm not sure what else to tell you, but I do offer a temporary alliance in its wake.
Your pack.
What we find out, we will let you know. This is not dealings for us, but since it goes against everything natural in this world, if we find anything, we might be able to help.
Your help would be greatly appreciated. May I ask, if it comes to it, would your pack be willing to join us in the fight, should it come to that?
It would depend. Our kinds don't easily melt, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Yes.
Got it that way.
It would have to be a sort of alliance amongst all your kind. I'm not sure that you'd be able to accomplish that. This is vampire business.
Well, what affects one of us supernaturals affects all if it comes to danger. What comes to
While,
destroy us will come to destroy you and yours.
Yes, but
Whatever comes out of
which
this ritual
which
threatens
is
not just London, right?
I might be able to find some that could help. But I fear some of us believe that attempting to wipe all of Kindred off the earth might be the better choice.
I respect that. I do. This offer of a temporary alliance for information exchange is already more than we could expect, so I appreciate that already.
I see Ryan's like smirk and smile and shake of head, and I'm like, what's going through his head?
Ventru has self-control. Don't worry about it.
May I ask?
You may. I may not answer.
I believe you will answer this one. Given that you have already given us some information, and if this is to be an information exchange alliance, what benefits would you like from us in return? What can we provide in return for your information?
Deal with the problem. so that I don't have to try to hold everyone back from trying to deal with all of you.
I believe we can do that.
The last thing we need is another war.
Agreed.
And it's at this moment, this exact moment, where another figure enters the alleyway from the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Stumbling in. Hold on. What the bloody hell is this? First the murders, now whatever you are, and none of you are normal, are you?
Oh, is this the constable again?
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
Ah.
I've been waiting for him. Don't worry, folks. Allow me. Niceass will turn, lock eyes. Oh, you're mistaken. We've already had this conversation. As he's going to use mesmerize.
E.
There it is.
Let me make sure I don't have to. He doesn't get to resist it because he's a lowly little mortal.
He's a human.
I do need to rouse for it though. But it will go off. Where did the dice roller go? There it is.
This is Constable Tume, right? Is that the guy?
Grant.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you,
Grant.
Despot. Thank you.
Who the fuck is Constable Tume then?
So it's gonna be like one of those like turns, lock eyes. Oh, you're mistaken. We've had this conversation, and you were just telling us how you were leaving. Good evening.
Yes. Yes. Have a good night to you all. And he walks away.
Hmm.
And Finley is nowhere to be seen.
Niceass, before you do that next time, is it possible for us to at least ask him some questions to figure out why he has now shown up in 3 different locations that we've been investigating at?
I could use this to get the honesty out of him.
Hmm.
We could still
And
catch
then, of
him.
course, do this. Oh, maybe we should. And then, of course, wipe his memory afterwards. But I would like some
Oh,
information.
yes.
Excuse me, Inspector Grant.
Yes. And he
Do
turns
this
around and
again.
starts walking.
Niceass, and I just bow. Your go, my guy.
Once more, hunger goes up, but locks eyes. Can you tell us honestly why you keep ending up in these places with us?
Notes keep being left at the station.
Oh, no name on them.
No.
What do they look like?
Paper and pen.
Handwriting?
Well, yes.
Modern? Well written? Old fashioned? What
I-
what kind of
Writing like any man would write.
No name, nothing to note.
No.
do you have one of these letters on your person?
No, I keep them in my desk just in case. Nobody has been willing to come investigate these but myself. And it seems a note's being left almost before every murder.
When did the notes appear? Are they there when Scotland Yard is opened? Where how do they get there?
They are on my desk when I come into work.
And nobody sees how they get there.
No.
Huh.
anything further of our dear constable? Excellent. Good night.
Oh, I was
Mind
muted.
wipe.
I was muted. Damn it, I was muted.
Oh, you have something for him?
Mind wipe. Oh, one more thing. One mind wipe. Oh, hang on. Mind wipe.
Luckily, that one's free.
Yeah.
And Messias, could you make him give me his gun?
I believe I could.
Oh, that'd be much appreciated.
That'll probably have to be a new one, but you know what? Let's live vicariously. Hell yeah, Dicebot. You a man. If you could hand your firearm over to my associate, please.
I mean, sure, but he's a child.
Oh, he's a grown man, I assure you.
Thank you, officer. And I shove it
just
in my
looks young.
jacket. Thank you, Messias. And like I give him like a still not sure about you look.
I thought you were gonna say
But a
wink.
hand.
Yeah, me too.
I thought you were
He
gonna
then
call
kind
him
of like
Dad.
he
Like,
then
thanks,
like
Niceus.
dismisses.
No,
Like-
jokes happen too soon, guys. You know, it's gonna
Thank you,
wait a bit
Daddy.
longer. Whoa, Ben, no, así. Con
You
eso.
see me as a father figure, Peralta.
We're slowly heading towards a yes daddy reward on this channel.
Oh,
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh. And we've derailed.
I think
Let's go.
Damn.
Save it for the $14.99. Look.
Yeah. For the 14.99.
Oh, fuck. I object. Pat's like, I'm here for this.
He then like
most strenuously.
locks eyes again, like, "Good evening, constable," and wipes his mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, my
This
eyes.
poor constable.
I have to ask, Niceus, they cannot cause brain damage if you do it too much, too often, too quickly.
I don't know. I've never bothered to find out.
Lane
Do
damage.
I should try
Do
one
we
day.
care?
Bright Claw's looking at you all like,
Yeah, sorry. Whoop.
You
Yeah,
love.
maybe that's why he called us leeches.
Please
oh,
excuse
are
my
you,
compatriots.
Are you trying to wipe Bright Claw?
No,
No. No.
don't you fucking dare.
No. No.
Okay.
I'm not that dumb.
Cause like,
No, we kind of wait till the constable like fucks all the way off. Like, sorry about that.
I've got a full frickin' sheet for this guy, okay? Come at me.
Listen. I realize
We don't
that,
want to
like,
fight. We don't want to fight.
there might be two fighters in this group. Not taking on one of the Garu would two of us.
No.
I am not kidding, by the way. Finley is gone. Disappeared.
He
Like
is,
in a shadow somewhere, or like fucked off.
No, like, you can't see him.
Fair.
For educational purposes, he is an Adrian. Rank 3.
What?
Should I know what that means, Adrian?
It as far as it comes to us, it probably shouldn't affect us because
No.
it's a werewolf thing, but
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
An agent. I feel that like that's one of the auspices that I should know, but I probably pronounce it different.
Probably. It's one of the lowest ranks to be acknowledged as being of high rank. So like
Oh, the third rank in the hierarchy. I found it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know enough about werewolf politics to know that.
I wouldn't either.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, so
I,
third rank out of 6. So like just under halfway up the tree.
Yeah, unfortunately Ryan created a monster and I've basically consumed almost every single World of Darkness book. Which makes for a fucked up campaign.
Megan, my DM's like, got any more of the World of Darkness books?
Yeah.
It's like me
Yeah.
asking for like freaking drugs. Got any more?
Mhm.
Jonesing.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
And I don't have them?
well,
Well, you didn't ask me for demon or wraith or mummy.
how many games are there in
Way
this
too much.
universe?
Vampire, werewolf, wraith, changeling,
You
mage,
gave me Demon, I think.
There's two different
demon,
changelings, right?
mummy.
There's
Yes, there's the lost and
the dreaming.
the dreaming, which are
Yeah.
Yes,
same genre, separate.
You gave me
Mm.
Demon, Mage,
Okay.
Changeling.
So yeah, wraith, mummy, the other changeling, hunter,
Dang.
and only 3 of them have been adapted to 5th edition.
Thus far.
Oh, okay.
So I've been
I
melding.
severely have my fingers crossed for wraith to be next.
Anyways,
Back to vampire.
so Brightclaw looks at you.
Yes.
Tricky things, aren't you?
Well,
That's
we can't let them find out about us or about you and yours, can we?
that particular skill comes in handy when dealing with mortals.
Well, I see that it could, though I am pretty sure that that is one of Dr. Voss's pets. But I'm sure it's of no matter.
Above the table, do we know what that means?
Dr.
Yes,
Voss.
we do.
Ellie
Dr. Eleanor
Voss.
Voss.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
King
the
of noble
Bruja Primogen?
symbols, has no faith
Oh,
in
yes.
Mithras.
You're right.
That's been her little lackey person. I've been keeping notsicles.
Dr. Eleanor Voss, one of her pets, right?
That's fine. She can be mad at the Ventru. It's like Bruja just to be mad at the Ventru anyway. It's fine. I'll go to my Primogen and be like, hey, I upkept the masquerade because her pet was sniffing around too close. It'll be fine. I'll
And
politic my way through it.
honestly, if he doesn't remember, then
Hmm?
fingers crossed Dr. Voss will not know, will not find out.
He's probably going back to the station, looking at the note again, and going back to the same alley.
Which then we won't be here.
Exactly.
So Brightclaw looks at you. Well, we'll be in touch. Also, where did your tall friend go?
He does that sometimes. Doesn't even look
Indeed.
around. Like, that's a thing that happens.
Isabel has heightened senses. Can I try and find him?
Yep.
How does
So I think
heightened
you're the
senses?
only one that has a chance of it.
Heightened senses, I believe, is passive. Yeah, cost free.
I think to see through obfuscate, you actually need sense the unseen.
Okay. All right. I don't have that. I just
I'm
have
effectively
preternatural
camouflaged
senses.
right now.
Yeah, and I think you only have like the lower one where you're like stand perfectly
Correct.
still.
Yeah, I have to stand still, not say anything, but that's
Their
all he's been
vision
doing.
is based on movement.
Everybody is suddenly a T-Rex.
All right. In that case, I'm not even going to bother rolling.
Well, I just, if you don't mind giving him a message,
Yes, of course.
I'd appreciate it if he didn't hit on my daughter again. And he gestures at the
Duh.
wolf beside him.
Did our associate do that?
Yes, when she sent him the message.
We'll have a talk with him.
Yes, indeed.
We'll keep the flirtation to bipedal only.
Thanks, Twitch chat.
We don't, I I don't want her to get any ideas.
Ideas as in talking to our kind.
Interspecies mingling of sorts. Talking to your kind, while frowned upon, can be done as we are doing now. Though I'd rather her not enter a relationship with one if that is okay.
How old is your daughter?
She's 16.
Right. In that case, I respect your wishes.
Isabel almost has a 1v1ing whatever deity werewolf thing this is.
Oh, it was more that like if she was a full-blown adult and he was trying to, he was trying to control who or not she can, then I would have something to say about it. But as a 16-year-old, yeah, nah, that's
I
fine.
know.
Uh-huh.
I just imagine in my head like we're a group of adventurers. You're hearing like a king. We're in his like courtroom talking, and you're like, "Hold on."
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
'Kay,
Pretty much.
But like in 19th century London, like 16 is a normal age to be married off in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, Isabel got
we, the
married off at,
players,
like,
are
modern-
21st
yeah.
century. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we've
So-
evolved past that.
So what would be legal adults in that day and age?
Oh, like 13,
Yeah.
15. Like it.
Unfortunately,
You-
it's
You started
it's,
working at like 12. You died at like 25.
Yeah.
God, what's the phrase that I kept seeing? First blood or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nothing I care to repeat on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering she is 16, I appreciate that you have her back and that you're looking out for her. We'll talk to Finley.
Yes. Well, I'm sure he didn't know.
Yes. An honest mistake.
Hmm.
She is quite large for her age. I'm quite proud.
Hmm.
Well, I'm sure you are. But we all best be off before the constable comes back for a second round.
Yes.
Call her fat. No,
Large can mean many things.
she's a
She's
wolf.
she's one third husky on her mother's side, okay?
Yeah. It's about it.
Did you just call her?
And two-thirds Irish wolfhound.
Ah,
Um,
big lady.
and like this whole time, this little wolf, big wolf beside him is just like kind of like growling at him, and you could tell like between the growl, it's like Ariel going, "But father, I am old enough."
I address the wolf directly. Like I actually squat down to get eye level with her. And I just say, as someone who was married off at 16 and who had no one to protect me, I can understand your frustration with your father, but understand that he has your back, that he's looking out for you.
She like gives you like this little like doggy nod.
I'll stand back up.
And they like walk away.
Well, what's next? Should we go find Elara? What?
We should leave the alley and then reconvene. Let's not get
Yes.
caught by the constable again.
Finley fades out of the shadows. Is there an equivalent to vampire blush?
I mean, yeah.
Face is bright red.
Oh, good.
I take it you caught all of that, Finley. You don't need us to relay that message.
Yeah. I got it.
I mean, Finley,
Unfortunate.
truly, I'm
Good.
impressed.
I do think
What?
you can make it up to us.
Make what up to you?
Flirting with the wolf. I think you're our best bet of sneaking in and getting our hands on those notes.
Probably.
Um, Isabel, Isabel merges into a shadow as well. She's just gone.
So you guys are going to the police station?
Sure.
Yeah. I figure stand, wait till we watch him leave from some
Hmm.
location. We're like, cool. I can see him. He can't see me. Like, all right, family. Mm, Your time to
This is a
shine, so to
So
speak.
you're at the front of the police station. Are you invisible right now or yet?
I
I
pop
don't
back
have.
into a shadow then.
Before you see anything. Um, Isabel, I need a roll from you.
Yep. What would you like?
I swear to God.
It's gonna be wits and awareness.
Okay. Dice pool 4. Ah, wrong window. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, total failure.
Oof.
Never mind.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You total failed that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't a crit fail, but it was a total fail.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't bestial.
Mm.
Okay. As you guys are coming up, up the stairs, Isabel, you smack face first into another human,
Oh, my apologies.
and as you look up, you realize it's Randall.
Isabel's face, already pale because she failed her blush check this morning, goes ashen and she
Oh no, even if
freezes.
you fail it, it still happens. You just get hungrier.
Okay. She freezes.
And this is where we're gonna have a break.
Ah!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As is custom.
We will be
Uh-huh.
right back after this message from our sponsors that don't exist. We will catch you on the
Depends
flip side.
and Bad Dragon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Take care of both ends of your pelvis.
Hi
Hello, everybody.
guys, we're back, and Isabel just ran into a human named Randall. Isabel, what do you do?
Sure.
What?
I was just gonna make a Randall from Monsters Inc. joke, but go ahead.
So, um, Isabel freezes on the spot. You see all of the blood leach out of her face. She turns ashen and she's just staring at him. What does he do?
Isabel, is that you? My God, you haven't aged a day.
Randall. Oh, what are you doing here?
I was just doing some business. When did you get out?
Uh, I I don't know that that's any of your business, actually.
Well, as your husband, they should have notified me when you left.
Yes, as my husband, you shouldn't have shipped me off to an asylum.
Well, you were quite hysterical, if I remember.
Finley comes out of the shadow. You ship your wife off to an asylum, and you expect her to want to have anything to do with you?
Is this man bothering you?
And who the hell
Randall?
do you two think you are?
Friends.
Nice Ace is gonna lean in real close. Somebody that could break every bone in your body and not break eye contact. Would you care to change your tone?
Not even the slightest. And I'm going to need you to make me an awareness check. Wits
Whoa.
and
Okay.
awareness.
All right, all right, all right. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Dice roller, where'd you go? Oh.
Is Out of curiosity, where we're standing on the steps, are any of you behind Isabel? Like, yeah, Finley's behind me. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that's as good as I can make that roll.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna hit Eyes of the Beast, so just so that my eyes go kind of a yellow with a
So-
slit pupil.
You're
Fuck
good.
yeah.
As he's talking to you, you get like the biggest like whiff of alcohol.
Mm.
Perhaps you should go home and sober up if you care to have this conversation.
Well, yes, and I'll be bringing my wife with me. And he goes to
What?
grab Isabel.
There's a
I-
reflexive, like,
Grab
grabbing
arm.
of his wrist.
Sorry?
Yeah, and if he touches me, I'm fucking flinging his arms off. Like,
Yeah, no, I feel like at that point, Niceas has, like, moved almost, like, if not, like, next to him, maybe, like, a step ahead, and, like, there's an instinctual grabbing of his arm.
At 6'10", Finley can probably lean down over this whole tableau into this guy's face, and just go home.
Yeah, Niceas is gonna squeeze his arm, and in attempts to weasel a strength and intimidation roll versus a manipulation.
Can I hit an intimidate
Mm-hmm.
to assist?
I'll take the assist die. Do.
so when he reached forward, I probably took a step back and like smacked into Finley. So Isabel's kind of sheltered by you right now if you're leaning over her.
Oh,
Mhm.
fuck that. We're spending a willpower on that one. This is. Didn't do nothing for me, but I got 3.
I need to roll.
What would I be rolling if I roll intimidate? Charisma plus intimidate?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's bad.
oh, he's gonna make me do it.
Get
Or would it be
your
re-
hands off of me, boy.
Then walk away.
I'm attempting to do so with my wife.
Don't
She already
touch
said
me.
no. See?
Well, I can't really go anywhere with you holding on to me now, can I?
He'll let go, but like the open palm immediately turns into a fist, like, we can do this another way.
And he goes to move and attempts to grab Isabel's arm again to pull him with her.
Can I take a bullet out of the gun and just whip it as hard as I can at his head? I'm not super. Would that be dexterity or strength?
To do something like that would be dex and athletics, I think.
Yeah.
I'm still keeping my face like
I'm
here
okay
to
with that.
his.
I'm okay with dex and athletics.
I have to roll, first of all, for
If
him to
he-
try to grab.
Okay.
I'm absolutely
Well.
resisting if that makes any difference. I'm fucking,
Ryan, so that would be strength and athletics versus her strength, right?
To grab her
Yeah.
would be what's the word of opposing strength and brawl because grappling falls under brawl.
Oh
okay.
no.
Strength and brawl. I'm not great at that at all. Okay.
Again, she's like right in front of me. Can I assist?
Mm-hmm.
Does that bump my hunger or anything?
So as long
Oh.
as you have a dot in that skill, you can simply say I'm helping, and it
Okay.
adds a D10 to her dice pool.
Yeah, I've got a
should
dot
I-
and brawl, so I'm
Okay.
just
I
assisting
got
with a
0
parry.
successes. I'm just gonna roll one more dice separately for that add, even though it probably won't make a fucking difference at all.
Oh, I'll allow you to reroll.
The
Are you
dice
sure?
bot's just not having it.
The dice bot is really wanting to tell a certain story, so
He's
let's just
grabbing
take
you.
it.
He's grabbing you and attempting to get out of there with you.
I am
And-
fighting like I have my fingernails are like I'm fucking fighting with
This
everything
is
that
like
I'm
a
worth.
50-year-old human, guys. Come on.
Yeah, can I
All
just
right.
get my long fingers underneath his hand and pry him off of Isabel?
Yep.
Would that be strength or dex and brawl? Can I make it dex?
Can make a dex.
Okay.
Well, there's an argument to say he's trying to
I'm
get
asking.
underneath, right?
Yeah. It's up to you.
Like, there's an argument for it.
That's why I'm trying to go with
Hey.
break the hold rather than break his hand, because I'm not trying to like
You're not
strength
trying to
throw
hurt
him.
him.
No, I'm just
Mhm.
trying to slip him off.
Okay,
Mean.
go dex and brawl and
That's
I gotta
five.
do a
Oh, this better work for Finley because there's only one other way this is ending.
5 successes.
you get him off.
Just kind of
That's
push
what
him
she said.
back.
Sorry.
Ow.
And
not this guy.
he's,
Sorry, yeah, don't get this guy off. He doesn't deserve it.
he's going for you, Finley. He pulls a knife out of his pocket.
Oh.
This motherfucker.
Ow.
This one.
I assume that does damage.
Yes. He has to make a roll against it, doesn't he?
No.
No.
So what happens is it is typically a base difficulty of 3. The weapon does damage. Vampires have the damage and then take what that half is. I think a knife is a. Hold on, I got it right
Where's
here.
the knife?
I got the storyteller's thingy right here. No,
I mean, that
I
would
left
be
this out for
easy.
my one shot. Weapons. I think it's like a 2, but do not quote me on that. Weapon damage. Here we go. Yeah, so a knife is 2 plus
Okay,
any
so-
margin. So it would be 4 totaled, halved to
To 2. Oof.
2 superficial.
Um,
How do I do it?
I think I need to do a frenzy roll at this point. For 2 of you.
And we're still
'Cause if
right outside of the police station, eh?
Yeah, because
on the front steps.
If a conviction touchstone is touched, frenzy ensues, doesn't it?
It can
Wait,
be.
what?
Yeah. You made this motherfucker a touchstone, didn't you?
So Colin, help women first.
And my taking away the right of people.
Yeah, and Finley is help people whenever possible.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing that already, but
Hmm.
No, that makes sense.
yeah.
You
Okay,
guys
so
need
how
the
do we do a frenzy roll?
So after
So
/ frenzy?
no, so what you're gonna do is roll dice equal to your unspent willpower, which I think I'm the only one that's used any tonight.
Yeah.
Plus dice equal to 1/3 of your humanity score.
So 6 plus what's my humanity? Pretty high if I remember right.
I say, uh, typically it's like 7 starting, and then it varies based on your hunting and age, and
Oh, I didn't write it down.
Would mine still be 7 starting? Is it
I
two?
think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
Siren doesn't
Colin
affect
is
your humanity rating
perfect. So that'd be 7 plus 4. Unless I would.
for 1/3.
Not 1/3. 1/3. 1/3 would be 7 divided by.
It would be rounded down to 2.
Yeah, okay. So that'd be 4 plus 2.
You have 7 fucking willpower. Jesus.
8.
He's
No,
a
it wasn't
blood.
7 willpower. 4 willpower. No, 4.
I've got 8
Oh.
humanity and 6 willpower. So that's what a 2 of
Dang.
10?
You would have 8 total dice to roll.
8. Okay. I thought it was half of your humanity.
1/3 your humanity.
1/3. Gotcha.
So then the roll would be 6.
Yep, and you do not put your hunger into it.
You don't put your hunger. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I am so glad we have someone here who knows the rules this well.
Right?
So am I.
Mhm.
Ruh-roh raggy.
Mhm.
This is bad.
You
I thought success was good.
have a singular success.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I got 4.
There's actually a frenzy chart in this thing too. This is so fucking
Where's
handy.
the fucking? I had one.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, so how do we calculate damage? What's superficial? Like, what does that mean?
The single slash.
Yeah, it'd be about 3, wouldn't it?
For what?
This frenzy.
So looking at this, a friend injured or touchstone or physical provocation, I'd probably say it's a 2.
Yeah.
Physical provocation or harassment.
So Colin, you frenzy.
what does that mean? Other than the fact that I get to role play it something more how I enjoy role playing
you're
things.
fucking like you're fucking furious. Like you're go off.
You know that
slip
beast
into a
that we talked
rage.
about? Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's a blind, like blood-fueled rage.
Okay, can I swiftly go up? Because has Finley reacted yet from being slashed? Because he would be the first to react in this whole ordeal.
Guess I saved against the frenzy, so it would be a recoil and a
Oh, you do take damage. 1.
right. I marked that off on my sheet because we start with 5, right?
Well, it depends on how much health you have.
Yeah, depends on your health tracker.
Mm.
You have where's your health? You have looks like you have 10.
How the fuck? Damn.
Unless you did it the
How?
opposite way.
How would I have 10?
Did you
What?
did you color in Your health?
I thought that's what I was supposed to. What?
No. So what's your stamina?
2.
So you should have 5 health boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's just colored in. It's the opposite way.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, because I
So,
can't
like-
do anything. I can't do anything with the boxes on the sheet.
Yeah, so you would need to.
Hmm.
Where is thingamabobs?
Yeah. I just unclicked one of the circles.
Yeah. Okay.
So 2 superficial damage is 1. Circle.
1/ each.
Okay.
So it does. You don't put the X in it. It goes. You fill 2 boxes with a single / each. Because it goes through superficial damage. Then once all your superficial health is filled, you start taking aggravated damage.
Doesn't he take half from a knife because he's a kindred?
Yes, which is
So
why he
one.
only took 2.
All right, instead of the full 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he got 5 successes to stab him, so that's a margin of 2 plus 2 from the weapon.
Go off.
So I'm gonna quickly break the distance and first pistol whip him.
Okay. So that would be like a strength and almost melee.
Wait, no, I'm going off, right? So I can't really be logical.
You can ride the wave, which you take control and kind of ride the anger, or some frenzies can be completely up to the ST's discretion on how you behave.
ST being storyteller.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
In this
GM,
case.
DM, storyteller, arc master.
So she said go off. Can I shoot him in the junk?
I mean, can. Why is that face, Ryan?
But listen, Ryan's like, interesting choice. Naseus is like, no, we can fuck him up. We can do this. They'll never.
I
What's
Remember,
gun?
folks, we
What's a
are on
gun?
the steps of Scotland Yard.
You are.
I've done stupider shit while angry.
For now. And we have 4 people standing here that saw him pull a knife and try
Yeah.
to stab somebody.
Successfully stabbed me.
And this
Yeah.
is prior to gun laws in Britain as well. Pretty
The thing
sure
is,
for the most
above-
part you're allowed to have arms back in Britain at that point.
Above the table, though, he is probably well within his rights to grab me and try to force me to come home.
And he's
Unfortunately.
about to get shot in the dink, so he's gonna have a really hard time doing that.
And I'm rich and I don't value his opinion.
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in the junk, Megs. Like that's my
It's gonna be a
target.
4 damage if it hits.
Okay.
4 damaged right to the junk. Please hit.
I mean, if he hits an artery,
Which is
there's a lot of arteries down there.
where's my thingy?
Well, we could always just tourniquet it, stop it from bleeding.
With what?
I don't think I have
Or
a
this
belt
could be
that
the way
small.
Juniper. This is the way you get rid of all of your hunger.
So Dex and
mean-
what for a pistol?
Tempting.
Firearms?
Firearms.
Firearms, yes.
Okay, so I'll be rolling. So my pool would be my dex plus my firearm, correct?
Yeah.
That's
Oh fuck!
4 plus 5, 6, 7. Right. 7.
What happened?
I'm just looking at it.
Hmm?
Hunger.
He's good at one thing.
One thing and one thing only.
And he's out
The
of
good
bubble.
old bang bang. Messy.
Fuck you!
Oh!
That man is dead. That
So
man
you can-
is dead.
Oh, messy
can
critical is a
try-
good thing.
No.
No.
Yes, and no. So you crit, but something bad happens. You can fix it. you can use a willpower to re-roll that 10 in your skill dice.
Give me a level of how bad can messy criticals get.
Are we
So
talking leg blown off kind of territory, or like bystander
Yeah,
hurt kind of
that's what I'm saying.
territory?
Is it bystander or is it leg?
messy critical options: gain one or more stains on your humanity, a masquerade breach, lose a dot of advantage, take a compulsion, which are also like you take negatives to your skills until you fulfill your compulsion.
I'm gonna try to roll at the end.
Mm.
What are you
I was
doing?
gonna do it. I was gonna do it for the fucking story, for the lore, but like, no.
Sam, no,
So
no,
select,
Sam.
so select real what?
But
But the
Sam,
drama, Sam.
but the drama.
No.
Select reroll and click on the 10.
The 10 in hunger, right, or the 10 in just
10 in
any of them?
skill. You
Oh,
can't
okay.
you can't
Can't
reroll
reroll
hunger
hunger
dice.
dice.
Okay.
Oh, but if I re-roll that, I'm gonna fail this, aren't I?
No, you
No,
have 3
not
successes.
necessarily.
No. Okay. So
And
yeah,
you could turn it
reroll.
into like an 8 or something, so you'll still have 4 successes.
There we
Like
go.
that.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah,
There we
turned it
go.
into a 9. Oh,
See?
so
No,
his
it's 4
dick and
successes.
balls are gone, but he's maybe not dead.
So you
Is
hit
he
him.
still standing?
He's on the ground holding on to his junk.
Okay, let me know when I can take another action. There's some
I'd
insults
say
I
that's like
wanna add,
3
even if it's just
damage
flavor.
to a mortal. Ooh. Plus the yeah. Ouch.
Oh, it's cat time.
And like at this point he's like pissed and he's slurring and he's like spit coming out of his mouth and he looks like at Isabel with like rage in his eyes and just goes, "You think you're better than me now? That you're something now?"
I take my delicate little pointed shoes, my little boots that I'm wearing, and I put my foot directly over his throat and press down just a little bit.
Strength
Just to
and
shut him up.
brawl.
Strength and brawl. Okay, that's not good for me.
Say, are we near an alley?
No,
Take an
you're in
assistance
front of
die.
the fucking station.
I can get him to an alley.
Isabel,
Woo!
you got a legendary inspo, which is supposed to be for. We're gonna give you.
D&D.
It's for D&D, so we're gonna allow you to have a momentary specialty, which is 1 extra dice.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a V roll through with just 1
That was from Mr.
to add
Ray.
to the other. Ray, you're awesome. Thank you,
Woo,
Ray.
that's a
You're
10.
fucking awesome.
Hot damn.
That's 2.
Yeah. All right. Brought it up to 2 successes. Thanks, Ray.
You get him on the
Idiot.
ground, and
Hey,
you're
Jack.
holding on to his throat. And
Randall? Randall, I know you think you have the right to do whatever you feel like with me. I know you think you have the right to just grab me and take me home. You can't do that to me now. I'm stronger than I was. I have friends at my back. You will not hurt me again. Do you understand?
That's so.
I have to roll.
He is Dirk, so.
You are. Can you please roll me charisma and intimidation?
And I get an extra die because I'm beautiful. Charisma, intimidation. That's good because it was only going to be 2 die otherwise.
Yeah, well, it's this guy's an asshole. In case you haven't noticed, I made a goddamn sheet for him. You shouldn't have given me this.
No, don't. You won't need that long. Don't worry.
I still beat him. I still fucking beat him.
You beat him. You beat him. And like he looks at you with a fucking like malice, and just nods. Cause he can't talk. You're on his fucking vocal cords.
You will take your sorry ass home, and you will not hurt a woman ever again.
No,
Are we
no.
clear?
He nods.
I press down just a little bit harder just for a moment before I release him and step back.
He gets up, holding onto his junk, blood spilling everywhere, as like he's like wobbles down the street.
He's not getting far. Because I'm going to snag him up. I'm going to lock eyes with him. I need to make my rouse for mesmerize. Cool. Thanks,
Nice.
Dicebot. Didn't need this moment to get hungrier. You're not going to speak. And we're going to drag him off away from the police station, somewhere secluded, and I'm going to bash his brains in with a brick.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Roll for me.
Wow.
Yeah? Roll for it? Okay. Brick's an improvised weapon, right? Okay.
Mhm.
You have to use a brick, or can you just crush his skull?
Yeah, just like.
My melee is better than my brawl, so we're milking it for dice.
Yep.
There 2, and blood surge. Why the fuck not?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I think the guy's fucking dead.
No, I really care about this one. So
Oh, come on! I want a
There's the
messy.
critical.
Damn it!
Oh.
Someone redeemed channel points.
8 fucking successes. Jesus Christ.
There's the critical. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So, do you want to describe it?
he basically holds him up by his shirt collar, like where the jacket comes together, walks him down probably a block, dips into an alley, shoves him hard enough against the wall to where like a brick comes loose, reaches by his head, snags it out of the wall, and just continues to again hit until there's nothing left but smears. And then
Damn.
throws the brick down the alley and just pushes the body over.
Keep it over there.
Fuck yes.
Well, that's a touchstone gone.
Oh, he was not a touchstone of mine.
Oh, good.
He was not a touchstone.
That's a stain on my humanity, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
That's cold-blooded murder. That's fine. It'll be our first remorse roll of the campaign. I'm
will
willing to
be.
do that.
My frenzy's done now, right?
You have to roll to get out of frenzy. Or no, yeah, he
No.
doesn't.
If
Object
the
of
target
your
of
frenzy
aggression,
is gone. Yeah, it's gone.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I think the target's fucking gone. What do you think?
The minute he left our line of sight, by the way, Isabel kind of sags a little bit where she stands, and I think she just kind of collapses back into Finley a little bit, like she's been holding herself super tense, and it just kind of flops.
Patting shoulders. He's not very like caring, but he's like, yeah, that fucking sucks.
Well, I
Ow.
walk up to Isabel and offer her a cigarette as I light one of my own.
She takes one in shaking hands. Meow. Yeah, she takes one in shaking hands.
The cat wants to love you right now.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you all for having my back.
I am become death. That sentence hurts my brain.
But it's a real quote.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very real quote. Very terrifying one at that.
Don't look out for each other.
I
Who
made a
will?
whole ass sheet.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Dead.
You-
Shot
you
shot
can
in
do
the
the-
cock, stepped on the throat, head smashed him with the brick level dead.
You can do the Matt Mercer thing and just tear up an NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Niceus back yet?
Yeah, he would come like kind of. He'd grab a
You are
rag or something
covered
off
in
a trash.
blood. There is no way you didn't just get splattered.
Oh yeah, and like, I need to go change.
Is he dead?
Yes. Quite.
Oh. Can you show me? I need to see.
If you think that's for the best.
I need to see.
I hope you have a strong stomach. Yeah, he'd take Isabel down like, there is my masterpiece.
Isabel takes a moment just
I
to.
made this for you.
It's like a cat bringing home a dead bird.
Exactly,
Like,
that's what I was
did it.
thinking. A
Yeah.
cat bringing home a mouse and just putting it
Yep.
on the front porch. Look what I did.
And she stares at him for just a moment. And then just this scream of rage tears out of her throat as she starts kicking him, taking out years and years worth of frustration and anger and rage all at once. And you just see tears start streaming down her face. And eventually she just kind of collapses, sitting down next to him. And just looks at the sky.
At that moment,
Freedom. Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Grant appears because a
Oh, shit.
gunshot went off and there's a blood trail all the way to the fucking alley, guys.
I guess-
What the hell happened here?
Well, you see, mesmerized.
Well, you see what happened was oogly boogly.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Jesus
Dicebot.
Christ.
Let's go.
The dice
Let's
bot
go.
is just handing it to you.
Right?
Yeah, dice spot.
You already questioned about this. You're looking for the man that attacked us and our friend who he killed.
Oh. Well then. I will get the coroners to come and clean this up.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. And he walks away. At this point, I will ensue roleplay while I deal with Crotch Goblin.
So we're gonna walk away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Giving Isabel a hand up if she needs it.
She needs it.
Best
I-
10 XP I've ever spent it.
Oh, PR
Thank you.
Scorpio, you missed some stuff.
You missed backstory trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
A very, very disgusting man is now dead.
Yeah,
he-
you missed the killing of, this is all they know so far. You missed the killing of the man that Isabel was married off to at 16, who had her committed to an asylum. That's kind of all they know right now. But that's
He's
what you
now
missed.
officially a widow.
Yeah, you're right.
I wonder if you
Um,
get any inheritance.
Ooh.
Let's find
I-
his will,
Maybe.
if he had one.
I can't overstate how much I appreciate that you all had my back Um, I'm sorry I initially panicked. I was not expecting to ever see him again.
Well, you won't ever see him again.
If we don't look out for each other, who will?
I've got all of your backs too. I hope you know that.
We
Oh,
are pillars of the tower. We will not be threatened by mere mortals.
you're right.
Whoever
You're
we
right.
were before we became what we are now, we can all handle it.
I think he may have just been the one of the very few last remaining weak spots in my new armor that I grew when I was turned. I thank you for helping me remove that weak spot.
Nothing like some trauma to bring everybody together.
Trauma bonding? Never heard of it.
Trauma, I don't even know her.
So what do you guys do now?
I am going to walk around the police station as soon as like I figure everybody's gonna wait here, and I'm going to try to get in and find this guy's desk.
We have separated ourselves from the crime scene.
Right.
Nice is gonna
Nice
wait
is
somewhere dark where you're like can't see the blood stains.
it's like covered in gray matter and shit from the guy's brain. Just
You.
This is horrifying.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm glad Victus isn't here, so he's not trying to pick pieces of brain off of you.
Stop touching me. Stop it. No. No.
He's there in spirit.
I can feel Ray's eyes on me. Oh wait, this is more gray matter.
I look at Isaias. I'm pretty new to all this. Can we eat brain too?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I can't imagine it would taste good.
And then I
They're-
quickly kind
they're-
of go like, and immediately spit it out.
There are those of us that can do that, but I wouldn't ever again.
But Isabel,
Just
blood and I thought.
just for scientific purposes, what did that taste like?
You're fat.
Surprisingly fatty.
Okay.
And acidic.
Brain food.
Better you than me. Ooh.
You see, there's power in the blood. I don't think that translates to most organs. Unless, of course, it's maybe the heart or the liver.
I think I'm finding that out in Isaias.
Yeah,
Spleen also
so
has
much
quite
to
a bit of
teach.
blood in it. I wonder if bone marrow, because no, you know what? Never mind. Isabel just starts sciencing and then realizes she's special interesting and shuts up.
So Finley, you go in.
I'm trying to go around the building until I can find a window because I don't want to go through the front door.
Well, there are some windows.
Okay.
Once I learn how to breathe again.
Yeah, don't try to breathe your drink.
Dexterity and athletics, please.
Dexterity and athletics.
Get yourself through
Oh,
that
I have
door.
I have
Or
a
window.
pretty good.
I'll say, like, if anybody's sneaking in anywhere, I assume the Nosferatu was the guy for the job. Like, I ain't doing it. I'm just here to crack skulls and Swiss cheese brains.
Three
Apparently.
successes.
3 successes. So you get in. And as you scale this wall, go through the window, and jump down, Dr. Ellie Voss is right in front of you.
Shit. Veil of Shadow. Are they looking at me?
Yeah, she saw you.
Fuck.
Finley, was it?
Yeah.
Can I help you with something?
Uh, I think I was trying to find a specific officer's desk. If you could point me in the direction.
Which one?
What was it? Inspector what?
Jonathan Grant.
Hmm.
Was that the one that came to us in the alley? I thought it was a different guy.
No. All the same fucking cop.
Oh.
One of these days, he's just gonna have a brain aneurysm from me messing with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jonathan Grant.
Ooh. Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Hmm?
What does that mean? A distraction at its finest?
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Remove
One of us loses a
D10
D10 from the next roll.
Oh no!
Miss Nina, who's that against?
He could be me.
It has to be a
Can
player.
you make it against the storyteller? Oh,
Yeah.
damn it! It has to be a player.
Oh.
Has to be a player.
I swear.
No.
Oh.
I can refund it if that's what you wanted. Didn't want.
The
I mean,
which
if you're
you-
if you're gonna hit me on a charisma roll of any kind, I'm in the dirt.
Me trying to refund is horrifying. Sam!
Oh, did you already do it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, boss.
I was gonna say.
Well, that
Can you
distraction to help
refund-
us raid the desk is a good.
No, you want momentary specialty. That works in our favor.
Yeah.
Yes, boss.
This is why I put a channel points thing on my server that lists it out.
I'm gonna have to do that.
It's a good idea. Oh, actually, is
like-
it possible to color code them? Like, green one's good for players, red one's bad for players, kind of thing.
I could try, yeah.
Because, like, they're all different colors, right? So I wonder.
That's not a bad idea either.
Roger.
I might go back and do that.
Did the exact same fucking time, bro.
Clanker.
Dirty clankers.
Yeah,
yeah,
momentary specialty. Miss Nina.
Gives one of us an extra D10.
Gives an extra D10, and then there's
Which
also
Finley really
Dishonor on your cow, which is all games, which gives me like a disadvantage or like negative dice.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
And then there's also Chaotic Love, which gives me like.
Oh shit.
Dude, I need to make you a little dragon emoji just for that one because it needs it.
What?
The
Which one?
dishonor.
Dishonor on my cow?
Does it?
Well, you just got hit by the dishonor on your cow, so.
Hell yeah.
So she looks at you. You're looking for Jonathan Grant's desk.
Yes.
Like she turns ever so slightly. Right there. And what
Thank
may
you.
I ask are you looking for exactly?
Some clues as to some goings on with the police.
I'm sure you could probably just ask them.
We have. This will help further.
Right. Well, you wouldn't mind if I supervised, would you?
I doubt it.
Well, go on ahead. And she like walks to the wall and sits.
And Finley starts going through the desk to see if he can find a set of notes on little piece of paper in the same hand. I do have larceny, if that is the role.
The fuck is larceny?
Stealing.
The ability
Like
to steal.
stealing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which, I mean, I would
I-
argue that using that would be like, I know what to steal, I know what's of value.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe a larceny wits or
Where do you have larceny under?
that's a skill.
Oh yes, it's skill.
Yeah, it's
Wits and larceny. Yeah, go for it. Thought it was a specialty for a moment.
Nope.
5. Right? 3 plus, yeah. And then hunger 2. 3
Yep.
successes.
You find them in a small little compartment. When you open a drawer, and it's like a whole bunch of little like journal entries, that are like ripped out.
He'll kind of shuffle through them for a second, and then stuff them in a pocket of the greatcoat on the inside. Turn around, give a 2-finger salute to the doctor, and go right back out the window.
Before you go out the window, she's gonna look at you. She's like, "You know, I can walk you out of here, no problem, right?"
Sure, you could. More comfortable doing this.
Well,
I feel
have
like
it
he's
your
halfway
way.
out the window having that conversation.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Bye, bitch.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah. So you have notes.
I make my lanky way back to the group, and I will hand them off to Isabel, since she's probably the one that knows linguistics the best.
The more
The
academic member here.
The irony in this, that it's 19th century London and the female is the most academic, is chef's kiss.
Listen, I'm just saying my specific bloodline was feminist before it was cool. All right, we have a female
Yeah.
progenitor.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a farm boy. I don't know any better.
So I get my notebook out so that I have kind of a surface to lay them all out on and sort of hold them in front of all of us so we can all see at the same time. What do these letters look like? Like handwriting, any of that shit?
It's handwriting that is. Can you? And you all could roll this, really.
Oh,
We're gonna go intelligence and insight.
Until
Come
ooh,
on.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
that's
5,
such a
6.
bad roll for me.
You don't have
That's
to.
7.
I'm
7
gonna,
dice
just
for
for
me.
shiggles.
Why not?
Hey, 2 successes.
That's pretty good. 4 for me.
Not compared to 4.
I rolled 7 dice. That's, I would hope to get a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
So you all recognize this as Caleb's writing.
Oh. Okay.
Ryan. And all that these notes say is the location of each murder Um, but the dates on them are like 2 to 3 days before said murder happens.
Hmm.
When's the next one?
The next one was in the alley that you guys were in.
When is it supposed to take
Yes.
place?
The date on it is the day before today.
So yesterday.
So, yeah, so it'll happen like tomorrow or the day after kind of thing. Okay.
Or it happened after we left.
Well, should we set up some kind of surveillance in the alleyway?
We should also send word to the proper authorities.
Hmm. Agreed.
I can have some friends watch the alley.
That would be fantastic.
Yes, your best agents, if you could.
Rats.
Little rats in bow ties.
Well, rats and probably a homeless guy or two.
Homeless guy or two. Fuck.
It's it puzzles me. It puzzles me greatly that Caleb has prior knowledge of these murders quite clearly. Why then is he telling Scotland Yard about it?
He's obviously just in a pawn in all of this.
I don't
So
think he's telling them. I think somebody's using his notebook and tearing out the pages.
that's quite possible.
Is there such a thing as future sight?
That's a very good question. I don't. I'm not capable of that.
Nasias, have you ever heard of anything?
I mean, there's always been whispers that the the clan of Mockhab could do such things, but we've never encountered it.
He's been Swiss cheese so much he can sort of go forward.
I think we should pay this Caleb another visit.
We certainly could. I don't know that there's much more information to get out of him than we already have. He doesn't.
The rest of the notebook.
True.
He personally, his mind can't offer much, but perhaps it's time to do a more in-depth look at his domicile.
Mm.
Maybe he's got something hidden in the papers.
To indicate how he knows these things. I
Or maybe
guess another
it's the
possibility.
blood.
Maybe.
Sorry, you were saying something.
Oh, just another possibility that if Caleb is a pawn in this, perhaps he's a pawn that feels guilty and is therefore letting Scotland Yard know.
The boy does no fear. He's proven that.
True.
Like Cassandra said, his mind is fractured. I don't think he knows any better than what's going on.
I would like to find
Problem
out who this
being-
Jackie person is. Hmm?
Hmm.
Sorry.
Also, the problem being if we push too hard, we risk an outright confrontation with Aurelia.
Mm.
And we could break him. Like, full stop. No coming back.
We need to avoid confrontation with Aurelia at all costs. We will die.
I guarantee we are more expendable than whatever the prince has in mind.
Mm.
She knows what's following her around.
I feel like we need to speak to her about that.
I would very much appreciate if we do.
I tried to ask, and all she said was it was her child.
Okay. So, Finley, if you're able to leave some surveillance here in the alley, if we go from here to speak to Aurelia about the child, do we want to see Caleb again? At this stage, I would think if there's any information, it's in his home, not him. But he also does not leave that home, so.
Hmm.
Should we
Perhaps
start with the...
best to start with Aurelia and work our way down.
And
Are
we
we
will
all okay with that?
end the session at the orphanage.
Okay.
Haha.
Finley's just gets down, puts the queen on the ground, and I'll roll it behind the scenes, but rouse checks and all that to animal communicate with rats to have them scatter through the alleyway.
Yes. I believe we have a remorse check though before we completely end things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do. I can either do that tonight or we can wait till next time after the scene's over.
Yeah, we can wait till next time after the scene's over. Let's do that.
Nice.
I'll just
well,
leave that marked on my
folks,
sheet.
Words.
Words are hard.
Thanks for watching Vials of Blood. It's been a absolute blast. I'm Mama C or Mama Kalik. You can catch me next time tomorrow night
What is
at
that?
7:30 p.m. EST for Dragon Tears. With that being said, we'll work backwards. Clean up your mess. Make it messy. Remorse throw.
There's no hunger dice in the remorse roll.
Yeah.
You can't make it messy.
Can't make it messy. Sam,
It's either
refund yourself.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Yeah, we'll work
Sure.
backwards. Mr. Coco.
Coco?
I am Mr. Coco.
You.
And I've been playing Yorn. It's been a pleasure playing with you guys. Make racket in the Ottawa area. If you're ever in the area, try to find a way to come out. There's numerous ways to go find shows and plethora of ways and communities that will help promote them. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. So I'm going to hand it over, because we're working backwards, to Finn.
Leaf Finn?
Leaf Finn?
Finway.
Huh, okay. I'm Leafwind or Brian, depending on how you choose. I don't care. You can find me on Twitch as Leafwind, any other socials as Leafwind. I've been to Finley or Nosferatu Wallflower for tonight. I headed up to Linen and Spice. I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
Which is me. I'm Linen and Spice, also known as Juniper. I have played Isabel tonight, who is our Tremere, who did not have anything to stick in her mouth tonight, although the brain matter was actually very much not tempting. Let's just not go there. If you want to see what else I'm playing tomorrow it's Dragon Tears tomorrow, right?
It is.
Max?
Yeah.
It's Dragon Tears. You'll see me here on the same channel playing in Dragon Tears.
Dragon Tears,
Yeah.
Dragon Tears.
Otherwise, check the link tree. And I'll pass it over to Darth Caustic.
Hey everybody, I am Ryan, no B on that name. I am Darth Caustic on all the socials once again, hailing from the Dark Domain, which just this week made our affiliate status. I spent like a whole day putting channel points on there. The next time you can see me is over on Shattered Tabletop on Sunday, playing the pilot Emilio, which will be fantastic. But tonight I was Niceus, messer of all brain matter, whether it's with discipline powers or a brick, hailing from the clan Ventru. But yeah, no, go to the chat, check out all those links for all the channels, all the link trees, all the things, and then you get to deal with Mommy C.
Yeah, hi, that's me. Deal with. Fuck you. That being said, please remember to take your meds, drink your water, and go for a walk because you're a complicated freaking houseplant, and I like plants, and honestly, death is too much paperwork. Take care of yourself, and we will see you guys later.
Sponsored by Depends and Bad Dragon.
In the heart of London, where darkness creeps, whispers in the silence where secrets sleep. Beneath the facade, a hidden truth lies. Centuries of sins, veiled in disguise. Through the shadows, the truth is bared, where beasts roam and angels despair. Hands tainted with blood, a haunting call. Who will rise and who will fall? The sisters murmur in the dead of night, cloaked in shadows out of sight. Will you succumb to their gaze so deep, or stand and fight when the shadows creep? Jack's blade gleams with a deadly gleam, his hunger unending, devoid of redeem. The veil of blood demands its due in the depths of darkness, where lies unglued. In the alleys lurks the Ripper's dread, each step foretelling whispers unsaid. The sisters observe with eyes agleam, their sinister plans remain unseen. Can you trust a soul, or will you deceive? As the city crumbles and shadows conceive, the beast inside calls out your name, in the streets where darkness claims its fame. The sisters murmur in the dead of night, cloaked in shadows out of sight. Will you succumb to their gaze so deep, or stand and fight when the shadows creep? Jack's blade gleams with a deadly gleam, his hunger unending, devoid of redeem. The veil of blood demands its due in shadows deep, where lies ensue. The veil ever watches, ever near, the truth obscured, draped in fear. Will you face the Ripper's cruel wrath, or become a shadow on his darkened path? The sisters murmur in the dead of night, cloaked in shadows out of sight. Will you succumb to their gaze so deep, or stand and fight when dark